name is Gail Brechting, and I'm the director of the West Michigan Concert Winds. And this is my 24th season as conductor. I played in the ensemble prior to that. I am a band director by trade, and so it has been a joy to be able to be the conductor of this fine ensemble. This ensemble rehearses every week, and we do 4 to 5 concerts a season. And this year it is our 40th anniversary. So we are celebrating big time with the anniversary of the Ruby Celebration. Our concerts are all being held at the Frauenthal, which is a beautiful historic theater in downtown Muskegon. We're very excited about the growth of Muskegon. Many of our members come from the Muskegon area or the greater West Michigan area. Probably the farthest away is Cadillac, which is quite a ways north, about 2 hours north. We also have members that come from the Grand Rapids. We have people who come from Holland, Michigan. We have people from the greater Muskegon area, also Spring Lake, Grand Haven. They come from quite a distance to come to play with our ensemble every Thursday night rehearsal.
Okay, I'm Judy Fuller and have been with the Winds for 30 years. Played horn for about 70 years, and I think I'm the great-grandmother of the band. In my 50s, I came back to college, and that's when I started with the Winds and got my associate's degree at Muskegon Community. And I wouldn't play with any other group. Gail Brechting brings the music to life. And it's just a thrill to participate with people that are really serious in music.
My life has changed drastically from the minute I joined the Winds. I've gotten married, I lived halfway across the country, I've changed careers, but the Winds brings me back here every time. When we bought our house, part of the consideration was how far it would take to drive to the Winds, because 100% part of my life forever.
Hi, I'm Jane Holt. And I just moved to this area a year ago from Quincy, Illinois. My husband and I came here. We've been here many times in the community. We started coming here about 20 years ago to Blue Lake Fine Arts Camp. And made many good friends through our camp experiences, visited, actually came in and sat in. Were invited to play with the band on several occasions. So we felt like that this would be a good home for us. And so when my husband retired, we debated about the weather, but felt like that it would be worth it. And we moved here last year, and we're enjoying it very much.
Bruce had heard about this group starting. Denny Emmons was the original director, and Denny and Bruce were friends. And Bruce called my dad and said, "You have to tell Betty that she has to get down to this." It was the Blue Lake Community Band building. Formerly, it was the Salvation Army building. She's got to get down there, and she's got to bring her French horn, and she's got to join this band. And my dad called me up, and he said, "You got to get there." So I showed up not knowing what to expect. It was the second rehearsal. Betsy Chapman, who's no longer with us, she passed away a year ago. Betsy was the horn player. She had her daughter Christy with her, so it was the three of us for quite a while. And I really miss Betsy. She was an awesome friend over all these years. She liked to tease me that she'd been in band longer because she came to the first rehearsal and I made it to the second one.
Hi, I'm Mike Hill, and I play bass clarinet in the West Michigan Concert Winds. I've been a member for about 27 years. I'm a charter member. I started off with Denny Emmons as my director, and I'm now with Gail Brechting. And I joined the band simply because I wanted to continue my music. I was a music instructor for 40 years, and when I retired, I got back into it, and I am enjoying myself immensely.
Hi, my name is Kim Reynolds. I play tuba with the West Michigan Concert Winds. This fall will actually be my 22nd year in the band. I had heard the announcement that when Don had passed away that summer right after I graduated high school, and heard the announcement that he had passed away, that Gail was going to be taking over as conductor and musical director of the Winds. I said, "Oh, I know her." She started me in 5th grade band back at Central Elementary, and Reese Puffer started off on cornet all those years ago. And I thought, well, I know her. I'll try this out. And that was 22 years ago. So since then, I've been on 3 different European trips, Carnegie trip, Northern Michigan trip, and I've met people I've known now for 22 years that I see every week. Every Thursday, I know I can go and see my friends. We go hang out, play music, get challenged.
After high school, I went to the University of Michigan, and I dropped out of music at that point because I thought I'd better study and make sure I got an education. So I quit playing trumpet at that point, and I quit for another almost 30 years. I started taking lessons from the first chair trumpet in the group, Gary Oberlin. And after a few years, I was moved up, and I play next to Gary Oberlin at this point and have for a number of years. So I was an example of someone that could start from the beginning and get somewhere. So that's my story.
So if it is something that you think you'd like to be involved with the West Michigan Concert Winds and play, if you played an instrument, even if it's been many years ago, feel free to contact the Winds. We'd love to talk to you and see if we can get you involved with such an amazing thing to do, which is playing music and keeping your brain going as you age. And that's a big part of why we do what we do, and we have a lot of fun.